Okay, looking at number 1, we've got circle graphs. And it says at the right, it shows the results of a survey about favorite pets. And you can see that by the title. It says a total of 800 people were surveyed. So what does my circle graph equal to as percents? 100%. But for the amount of people that were surveyed, what does it equal? What did I just read? 800 people. So when I look at this graph, I know that if I were to add up all my totals, it's going to give me 800 people. Let me zoom in and fix this. It says, write a ratio that compares the part of people that favor birds to the part of people that favor hamsters. So looking at the number that favor birds, it's 8%. But 8% of what? 8% of 800, right? 8% of 800. And then it says we're going to look at birds to the part of that people favor hamsters. What's the percent that favor hamsters?
12%.
12%. Of how many?
800.
Of 800. Now I am going to save you some time with the calculations and let you know that when I simplify or show my work, well, I'll set it up for you anyway. It's 8 out of 800.
And then 12 out of 800.
Is that right? 8 out of 800?
Yeah. Or no, I thought the percent.
Thank you. Good. 8 is out of 100 because the percent is always one ratio. And then what's the other part of my ratio?
12 over 800.
No,
Well, since we're
12 is the amount. This is term.
we are comparing, but let's figure out the number that represents the birds and the hamsters first. So this is my percent ratio. I don't know how many people that is, but I do know the total number of people that were asked, which is 800.
Couldn't you go from 100 to 8 and
So
you times 8?
Of course.
So 8, so that'd be
No, not
64.
Just multiplying straight across, looking for that scale factor. So 8 times 8 is
81.
64. Which, what's my 8%? Are we talking birds or hamsters? Birds. So we've got birds is equal to 8%, which means it's 64 people. And then we have 12% of 800. We're doing the same thing except with 12 rather than 8.
12 over 100 equals to x over 800.
Good. And this is what we're accustomed to doing with our percents of numbers like yesterday and the day before. It is the same operation because it's the same set of problems.
It's just you're doing times.
Mm-hmm.
Times 12.
And so now 12 times 8 is? 8? 96. That means for hamsters, we've got 12% is equal to 96 people. Okay, these are people. But I'm still not finished. I've done quite a bit of work. But the question says, express this ratio as a fraction. So a fraction would just be one number on top, 64, excuse me, over 94. Can I simplify?
96.
Oh, thank you. Can I simplify 64 and 96? I'm going to do it for you. It's actually 2/3. 2/3, which that's my simplified fraction, so I'm going to box that. But then it also says it wants a decimal and then a percent.
So 2/3.
That's a benchmark. We should know what 2/3 is equal to.
No,
What's 1/3?
1/3 is a point.
33.3 repeating percent, right? So then doubling that,
It's 66.
0.6 repeating, that's my decimal answer. And then my percent answer is moving my decimal to the right twice, 66.6 repeating percent. So all three of these answers is what they're looking for, because it says we want a ratio as a fraction, we want a decimal, and a percent. Then it says interpret the ratio's meaning. Well, We know that birds is on top, hamsters is on bottom, and I guess we could say that there are fewer people that like birds, maybe more people like hamsters.
Yeah.
And that's part A.